Oh.
Hey, come here.
I would take this off,
Okay,
but
I
we
don't care.
quarantined
We're on a
still,
traffic
and
stop. Y'all get back right now.
they ain't had no
Get
haircut.
back. Go away.
Like you done had a haircut though. They don't follow rules
Oh, yeah.
in Texas, so they done opened us up. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will show, we got a lot of stuff going on.
Got a lot of stuff, man. I want to start out with the shooting. Not a shooting.
Get back.
The killing.
It wasn't a killing.
Show us your hands right
In Midland,
now.
Texas.
Oh, okay.
Where a young man
Listen.
ran a stop sign.
Yeah, put it. Yeah.
The police chased him all the way to his grandmama's house.
You ran a stop sign.
Oh, right down the street from us.
The young man got out and laid on the ground. Grandmama came out and said, "Don't shoot my grandson."
Weston, is there
And in the struggle, the grandmama fell on top of the young man.
The
I
charger.
done that too, man. If you was on the
And
ground.
here's my problem. They had 6 officers
Okay, hey, all we need
on
him
the
to do
scene,
is no.
guns drawn.
We're
6.
not leaving. Watch the vehicle.
In my grandmama yard. Not one of those officers said, "Hey, listen, we on TV. You looking bad. Let me go over here and talk to the young
Back
man."
up.
Was the young man black? Was the officer white? Was it a black officer amongst them?
Nope.
They don't care.
Everyone, back up.
Now, they had a big to-do at the Martin Luther King Center. That got ugly too. The chief of police said, if I would have been there, it'd have been worse.
Back up right now.
That's when the melee ensued. Now let's back up.
Okay.
In the theater, how many people got killed at the theater?
Aurora, Colorado, about 17.
That man walked out.
You just fucking sitting there, bro.
Recent events. What happened? Kidnapping? Killing?
This man killed 2 people, kidnapped a 3rd,
How are we going to do this? I'm help you up. I'm trying to help you up.
and he walked out. Now, let's turn the table on the other side. This black man, they thought that he gave somebody a counterfeit $20 bill. $20
I can walk. I just didn't want to
That's what
move.
these people
I
do.
can move. They
Killed
let
him
me, bro.
in the streets
But I'm not even resisting.
Get in the car.
for $20. And it might not even been a real $20 bill. I don't, man, I'm gonna leave it alone. Cause, I mean, you can look at it for yourself.
I gotta apologize to my wife. We went on a walk yesterday, and I was just real pessimistic, man. She was like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and I was just off, and I'm just like, I'm not helping no. But somebody gotta do something. We gotta change it somehow. We all can't be all, they not gonna change, or we don't care about change. Something has to happen to change this, man, because where does it stop? Does it stop with my son? Does it stop with his son? Does it stop with, where does it stop?
You know, I don't know where it stops, but I know where it starts. So I'm gonna start it off. I'm a grain of sand in the ocean, but I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna talk to my son about how to treat people with love and respect. And when you're not getting that love and respect back, I'm gonna teach him how to deal with that. So the first thing is, if that person's not giving you the love and respect that you deserve, you need to walk away. You need to go around that person to somebody else that can make it happen for you. This right here, that don't work only in boxing and in the UFC. In the real world, this don't help you none. This makes things worse. So we got to learn how to fight. And we got to fight that man with pencil and paper. We got to fight that man with love. This right here, not going to work.
Apart, we can do nothing, people. But together, we can strike a mighty blow.
Boop!
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we are talking utter nonsense said by Dan Orlowski, UConn ex-quarterback, calling Dame entitled and spoiled. An urban kid from Oakland, California, entitled. What do you think, Gibson?
I think Dan Orlovsky need to go somewhere and sit down. I don't even know why he opened his mouth. I don't even know why he even spoke on this. Who is Dan Orlovsky?
Ex-quarterback for the UConn and played UConn Huskies, and he played in the NFL for a little bit. Back up. That's what he should do right now. Back up.
Dan, let me tell you something. Here's the first thing. So when our boy, what's the one that's gonna get $300 million?
For football,
The baseball player.
Bryce.
Bryce Harper said, I'm not going to play. Now, let me see what Dan said about that.
Let me look it up. Can't
Nothing.
find it. Can't find it.
He going to get $300 million, and he said he ain't going to play. But Dan Orlovsky was,
Hush mouth.
now, our boy, Damian, he said, I'm not going to go out there and play 3 games and go back to the house.
Sounds.
And here comes Dan Orlovsky. You're entitled. You're a spoiled brat. Dan, shut your mouth and sit down. Wherever you at right now, just sit down. Get back in the bed, put the covers over your head, and go to sleep because you're talking nonsense.
Dan Orlovsky, I expect this from somebody like Will Kane, Jason Whitlock. Not you, man. I was starting to like you a little bit. You have some valid points. And you still do sometimes, but come on, man. It's logical what Dame is saying. For you to say this, it's all about ESPN. That's all you care about. You want ESPN to be up, back and running and schedule their games and have games on. And you know Dame is one of the top guys in the NBA, and he draws fans. So you want him to play so ESPN can make their money back because you want to be on Team ESPN. Hey, man, be quiet about black man's business, please. Goodness
You don't know
gracious.
nothing about it, and you're
Come on,
never going to
man.
know nothing about it. Leave it alone.
Come on, Dan. That was why. What? Why is everybody jumping on Dame all of a sudden?
I
man?
don't even know.
Everything Dame do now, I feel like everybody got something to say
Then he
about
gave
it.
him the backhand slap talking about how you going to start 12 games and you 4-20. What?
Come on, Dan. But Dame clapped back at him. He said, "Hey, he called you what he called you. MF, watch your mouth." You know what I mean? You play. Hey, some people don't play like that, Dan.
It's not like you really somebody that got some clout in the NFL or at ESPN. It's not like that. You shouldn't have said nothing. I don't even have no business talking about you, but I am because I can.
You coming for Dame? You coming for us, man?
Yeah, man.
We
I
team
wanna hear
Dame
that
over here,
mess.
man. You're entitled, man.
They going straight to the playoffs when
Oh.
they come back. And Dame's team is not even in the playoffs. So why are we playing?
Tell me, Dan, when you was in college, when you was growing up, did you have to eat noodles every single day? Did you have to go fend for yourself every day in college and didn't have nothing in your pocket because we didn't go to a big 1D1 school? They took care of us every single day. That man got everything he got from the mud, from the trenches. And you got something to say
You
about
got
him.
something to say.
Come on, Dan. Man, you are entitled to not to say nothing when Dame says what he has to say. You were entitled not to say nothing,
He
Dan.
was born with the spoon in his mouth.
Come on, Dan.
Dan, you was born with the spoon in your mouth. Now you're choking on it. Be quiet. Sit down somewhere.
I'm done with Dan.
I'm done with Dan.
Hey, Dame, come holler at us, man.
We got you back.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today we talking cuts. The MLB has made over, what we got here, Gibson? I forgot what they said. MLB has made drastic cuts, Gibson,
They need to make drastic cuts.
to their minor league system.
They need to make.
And they say more is coming, Gibson. Could this coronavirus kill the minor leagues of the MLB?
No. It's not going to kill the minor leagues. It's going to slow them down. They're hitting some speed bumps right now. And Major League Baseball and owners are trying to stop the bleeding. So they're going to stop the bleeding. They want to continue to pay Bryce Harper $300 million. That other guy, that Mexican guy that went to some no-name team got $300 million. You know, they're trying to pay all these guys, and they don't want to not pay them. So they're going to cut somewhere else. So these minor league guys, they're going to shut y'all down for a little while. But don't worry. The pandemic, we on the backside of the pandemic. Some states, some cities, the numbers are going down. They're going to have a cure for it sometime in August. They're going to mass produce it. It'll be out at the end of the year. You get you a shot, take you a pill, drink some Clorox, done.
Never wake up again.
Donald Trump's remedy, you can get that for 99 cents at the dollar store. Done. No more coronavirus. So, yeah, this year, there'll be a little bump in the road, but next year, those guys will be right back on the mound.
So it won't be like the big three?
No, it won't be like the big three. The MLB is supporting minor league baseball, so it's never going to be like the big three. If the NBA gets behind the big three, it'll support it. But if you're going to be on your own, you got to have better decision making, and that's where Ice Cube and the boys falling short.
It's America's game. They not gonna let them go down. The minor leagues is filled with a lot of witty people, and right now they're suffering. But don't fear, because I believe there's a trend starting. David Price from the LA Dodgers, he's gonna pay each minor league player $1,000 a month. It was a great gesture by him. I believe others are going to follow in his footsteps so these guys can still take care of their families. Major League's going to do what they have to do in this pandemic, because we all know you have to cut jobs. Everybody's cutting jobs. So I don't know when we going to get cut off YouTube, but President Trump is trying. He's trying hard to censor social media. You better watch out. But it's just the times right now. Baseball will never fail. They're going to be always picked back up just because of the people that back them, and it's America's game. Not basketball, not the highest sport, which is football. That's not America's game, it's baseball, and America won't fall to a pandemic. So they will throw.
America won't fall to a pandemic?
No, not at all. They're gonna throw money at it, and it's gonna be okay. They're gonna take care of these. Billionaires will be taken care of by billionaires.
I don't understand why they don't just say, okay, nobody owe nobody for the next 2 months. You don't owe no rent. You don't owe no car payment. You don't owe no electric bill, cell phone bill. You don't owe nothing for the next 2 months. And big time billionaires, y'all don't owe nobody either. Come on, man. But they helping the billionaires, and they giving the poor people $600. I didn't get my stimulus check.
$500 a child. I wonder if you get a stimulus check if you're into baseball. They probably got theirs. We get
They got a stimulus check when they signed on.
Why didn't you get one? Didn't you pay taxes?
I pay taxes every day.
We gotta look into that, man. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today we talking Clowney.
The Javion Clowney.
Yes, the Browns have an offer on the table, and he hesitating. Why, Gibson? You got money on the table right there. Nobody else wants you.
He black. Because he doing dumb stuff. That's why he hesitating. This is where the brothers go wrong. And I'm going to tell it to you like a T.I. is. We're not perfect. We make mistakes too. But here's the problem. We need somebody in our corner to help us get back on the right track. Clowney, you're on the wrong track. You got it all besides yourself when you was with Houston, my team, and you got booted off of that team and went to Seattle, didn't do nothing over in Seattle. Now you're out here looking for a job. The only job that you have available to you that's paying the biggest money is the Cleveland Browns. And what you holding out for? See, here's what you need to do. You got to go back and rebuild yourself. You got to go back and build a brand back. All this stupid stuff you doing, that ain't going to help you. That's why you're having a hard time getting another job. See, when the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, what was his name? Brett Favre, smoking and drinking and doing all that stuff, when they cut him, he went right over to Minnesota. He wasn't out looking. He wasn't out looking. When what's the radio talk show host? Real controversial guy.
Joe Rogan?
No, not Joe Rogan. Older guy.
Oh, Stern, Howard Stern.
No, not Stern.
Dan.
Oh man, what's that guy's name? Anyway, he using back pain medication and started abusing it. He didn't get kicked off his show. The people came to his support. I think of his name in a minute. He was gonna run for president. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the talk show radio host. Man, I can't think of his name. But anyway, he using drugs, abusing drugs. They didn't kick him off the show. But you black, bro. You can't be doing that. You got to rebuild your brand.
You got to be more like Russell Wilson.
You a heck of an athlete, and you deserve to be playing somewhere. But you got to understand, this ain't your game. And if you're gonna play somebody else's game, you got to play by the rules. You want to get your money up? Get on the field and ball.
I would not take this offer either, buddy.
I would.
Because at the end of the day, it's about winning. You can go get that contract and play good, but you're going to lose. Because your quarterback is Baker
Hughes.
Mayfield.
Oh, Baker Hughes. Who am I talking about? That's an oil company.
And they got
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Baker Hughes oil was $16 a barrel. What? I mean, $16 a share. What in the world is that?
You better go buy some Pro Petro, too.
Halliburton, $12 a share.
Mm-hmm. Better go buy some. They was at
Man.
7 2 months ago, people.
Look at my wallet.
Yo, your quarterback is still Baker Mayfield. Your head coach is new. Who they pick up for their head coach, Gibson?
I forgot his name, but he is new.
Exactly. Come on, people. You don't want to go there and lose, man. Nobody wants to be in Cleveland. Who wants to be in Cleveland? Don't sign this contract. I know it's a lot of money. It's the biggest money in the thing, but who cares? Go lower your standards, like he said.
What?
Go take a 1-year deal somewhere. Go be exciting. But go to a team that's gonna win. That's gonna show you like, hey man, that's how you do it. You want to be the highest paid, but you ain't the best. You ain't showed nobody. Go out there and stop clowning around and go out there and do something, man.
Now listen to me. Clowny. I think Cleveland got a chance to win.
A game or two.
They got some really good picks in the draft. They got 2 stud receivers.
They got one.
And with my boy from Texas A&M,
He almost killed somebody last year.
because he's a monster.
Imagine in the streets if he would have hit somebody, they would have put a knee on his neck.
He's a monster from Texas A&M. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
He's on one end, and you got Xavier Young Clowney on the other end. You got a chance to make a mark, because guess what? They can't double team you now. They got a monster on the other side too. Now, what you can do is publicize yourself. You'll be on ESPN every week for 17 weeks.
In Cleveland?
You're going to be on the ESPN Sports for 17 weeks. Showcasing yourself to the next team that I still got it.
Don't do it, man. Don't take that deal.
Okay, so now you don't take no money, you're sitting at home.
No money.
Watching the Bill and Will show.
Somebody gonna give you some money. Just
Cleveland!
Yeah. Well, if you want money, go take the money, man. If you want to win, go ahead and go up to San Francisco, man, and lower your standards. Go take about 1.2 million. I just don't like playing for franchises that know you're gonna lose coming in the building. You have no chance.
Cleveland used to be a historic franchise, man.
They never won nothing besides when Jim Brown was there.
Now they're coming back.
Coming back from where?
From oblivion.
With what quarterback?
They're transitioning right now with Baker Mayfield, but they're going to transition to a top-tier quarterback.
Yeah. Well, he's in his third year.
Baker Mayfield's a petulant child.
Exactly why I wouldn't want to play with him. I'll have to knock Baker out in the locker room.
But I'm not playing for Baker Mayfield. I'm playing for my contract.
But you want to play for some wins.
Clowney has to understand that in football, you got a limited window that you can actually make money.
That's a fact.
And the first year, you didn't play because you was hurt. The second year, you got off. Last year, so
Yeah,
you're
good
running
year,
out of time,
He had a
man.
good year last year with Seattle.
Oh, they didn't think so. That's why he's not there no more. We can do better without you, Clowny.
It's all about the money, Clowney. You making it about money and not about your look.
Man, get on the field and play.
Look, man. Let me tell you. They say time is money, but money is time. Put your head down, then look up, and your money will be fine. Go in there and do some work, man. Go do some work. They'll pay you after you do your work. You ain't done nothing, man. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
You a drinker?
I don't drink.
Welcome to the Bill and Will show. You don't want to have a beer with me?
I don't drink.
Let's have a beer, people. Have a beer with me, people. We got a new beer, Gibson. It's called a Banger. It's tribute to them cheaters over there with the Astros.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They go to backhand slaps again. Cut it out.
So we got a brewing company that came out with a Banger beer. It's a tribute to the Astros that banged on that trash can to help them win their championships. Gibson, you gonna buy?
Two-time, back-to-back world champions.
You wanna buy a case of this, 6-pack of this?
I'm not gonna buy none of that garbage
Why not? Gibson?
because we don't need a beer to win baseball games.
I know. You just need a cheating mechanism.
We don't need that either. We won the championship 2 times in a row. We went to the World Series 3 times in a row.
Mhm.
We are the best team in baseball. If you want to go to the championship, it goes through Houston. It goes through Minute Maid Field. Come see us. And you're going to find out again this year when we kick it back in. When we get back on the mound. You're going to find out again this year that the championship goes through I-10.
How many games did y'all win in this past World Series in Minute Maid Park?
Woo-wee!
In Minute Maid Park, how many games did y'all win in the World Series?
We won 3.
In Minute Maid Park, how many games did y'all win?
Every game we didn't lose there.
In Minute Maid Park, how many? No, y'all lost every game in Minute Maid Park. Y'all lost 4 games in Minute Maid Park in the World Series, and y'all.
Oh yeah,
won
this
all
past
them.
year, we didn't win that one.
Well, yeah.
But we was there 3 times in a row. See, I'm swerving on them. Swerving on that. We won 2 times in a row. Went to the World Series 3 times in a row. Swerving. See,
How much cheating is
Swerving.
going on here?
There ain't no cheating going on.
The Astros and the Patriots are the same
At
team.
the end of the day, you still got to hit the baseball.
Yeah, but you know what pitches coming, it's easy to hit the baseball.
You looking at it. You looking right at it. 90 feet away from you. Here it come. You look like it's finna curve. Altuve!
I wonder what Nolan Ryan got to say about y'all cheating. I'm watching the series right now on Lance Armstrong come on Sunday. ESPN.
Lance.
He's a bona fide cheater.
Bona fide.
And a habitual liar. So I don't believe nothing he's saying, but I do believe he cheated, just like
He
everybody
cheated,
else.
yeah, they
So
got
when
him.
y'all come out and say y'all cheated.
We said we was sorry.
After
we
the
paid $5
documentary?
million in fines. But you still got to hit the baseball at the end of the day. You still got to catch it at the end of the day. And guess what? Houston does it the best. 2-time world champions. 3 times to the World Series. Back to back to back.
Man, what is this? This is called Departed Souls Brewing Company.
Oh,
Thank you so
man.
much for this, man.
I bet he don't sell 3 cans.
He gonna sell 3. I'm gonna buy a 6-pack and go give it to somebody. I don't drink, but I'm gonna go give it to somebody.
I bet he don't sell 3 cans.
Yeah, well,
that dude ain't gonna do nothing. Nobody. He better not be in Houston with it. I bet you that.
He probably
I
not.
bet you not in
He's
Houston.
probably in Colorado somewhere.
Yeah, you better go somewhere.
But
You better go to Washington.
Man, thank you for this, man. People like you, we witty people like you. Y'all make us. This one was a good one. Normally, witty people ain't hilarious and make good jokes, but
I didn't see nothing funny
they
about it.
don't put no seasoning on their chicken, but they put some seasoning on this one.
I
like
didn't
this.
see. I didn't. No.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
I'm Will. And it's the Bill and Will show, man. And Let's get into it, man. Let me fix this for y'all can see it better. Look, y'all see Gibson better? Yeah, let's get into it, man. We're gonna talk the New York Knicks.
Knicks.
The Knickerbockers. Them Knicks.
Them Knicks.
Hey man, so we all
Well, you funny, man.
So
you funny.
we gonna talk the
funny.
Knicks. We all know the front runner right now is Tim Tebow. No,
Tim
I'm just-
Thibodeau.
No, Tim Thibodeau.
Tim
is
Thibodeau.
the front runner right now for the Knicks job. They got him out there, but that's not confirmed yet. But what has been confirmed, they're bringing in 3 executives for the scouting department. We got Ayler. He spent time with the Cavaliers and the Jazz. We got how you say that? Zanin. He spent time with the OKC Thunder and the Brooklyn Nets. And then another guy, Rose, a longtime player and agent. We know him. We've seen him on ESPN, Skip Bayless show or whoever shows on ESPN. We've seen him come up there saying they're going to change the franchise. They're going to change the franchise.
You don't believe it?
Hell no.
Why?
They brought in losers. He spent time with Cleveland and
Lost.
the Nets.
And they lost.
Losers, never won nothing. He spent time with the Utah Jazz and Oklahoma City Thunder. Losers. Man, you better go bring in somebody that's actually done something. The New York Knicks, you know who you can go get, man? Y'all a story. But y'all going to continue to lose as long as y'all got Dolan as y'all's owner.
James Dolan?
James Dolan is the worst owner in NBA history. He just wants to moonlight at night and go watch the game. After the game, he wants to go open up for U2 or something like that. He don't even deserve to open up for U2. He just pay him to open up for people like
James Dolan's a billionaire, man. Can't talk about that man like that.
that. Yeah, shut us down. You don't care about us, James Dolan. You're horrible.
He kicked Oakley out.
Kick Spike out.
Kicked Spike Lee out. James Dolan. Listen, I like the Thibodeau look. If you hire him, I'll watch a couple of games and see what happens.
I don't want no Thibodeau, man.
Thibodeau's a good coach. He's a hard-nosed, good X's and O's coach. I like him.
Thibodeau's done softened up in his days. He ain't gonna be as efficient as he was before. Your style is hard-nosed. He said, I'll bring it down a little bit. He started bringing it down with the Timberwolves. That's why Jimmy Butler didn't like it. I'll bring it down and conform to y'all and cater to you NBA players. No, man, that ain't winning no basketball games, man.
But the new NBA player is soft. We've had more coaches this year call their teams and players soft than we've ever had in NBA history. Because these new players, primarily foreigners, and these new players, entitled, spoiled brats, are soft.
I agree.
So they just want to get the paycheck.
That's why you can't conform to it. And that's why they're going to continue to lose. No matter who's the coach, James Dolan is soft. So therefore, they're going to be soft. Period. I hate the Knicks. Guess what? The Nets are the new Knicks. All right? I'm rolling with the Knicks. I'm all Brooklyn. You see me blacked out right now.
So if Tom Thibodeau is high on their list,
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow,
what his
huh?
name is.
Tim Thibodeau.
I'm going to call him Tibbs.
that means that the Brooklyn Nets going to go with somebody else.
Yeah, I think it's either going to be Tyronn Lue
Or
your guy.
my guy,
Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Mhm.
Man,
Bible study Wednesdays.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it too. Hey, the Knicks, y'all keep living in the basement. Maybe y'all get LaMelo Ball. That's a good pick. You like LaMelo Ball for the Knicks? They talking about getting LaMelo. I love it because I get to see more of their daddy. One son went to the Lakers, one son go to the Knicks. I love that.
East Coast, West Coast.
I love the daddy back in the big
So
spotlight.
what happens when they play each other?
Well, one don't play for the Lakers no more, but one play for for the Pelicans. When they play each other, you know, you got to just do what Steph and them parents do. Steph Curry and Seth Curry. It's got to wear double jerseys. One side, the Pelicans, one side, New York. Get a custom jersey. Because neither one of them going to be in the playoffs, so it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Not this year, no way.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we're going to talk Ice Cube. No, before you get upset and say, well, I'm done talking about the big three. We're not talking about the big three.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the recent death in Minnesota in Good Morning America. You watch Good Morning America?
I do watch Good Morning America.
Okay. So Ice Cube just recently turned down an appearance there. He said he's done talking after this recent death of this black man. Gibson, a smart move?
That right there is why the big three is going out of business. Bad decision making at the top. I like Ice Cube. I liked Ice Cube back in the day with NWA. I liked Ice Cube when he started making
NWA?
movies. Yeah.
What's that mean? Fuck that.
Then I liked him when he started making movies. First Friday, Last Friday.
No whites allowed?
Next Friday.
NWA? No whites allowed?
You know what? I think that's what it means. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But anyway, I liked it when he came up with the idea to do the big three. But then we realized that Ice Cube decision-making skills are subpar. And we know that because the big three is on his way out. And now we know it again because he refused to go on Good Morning America. Now, what could he have said on Good Morning America? He could have said what Colin Kaepernick can't say. He could have said what the brother would have said that died for a counterfeit $20 bill. He could have said what the young brother in Midland that his grandmama fell on him in front of his grandmama house. He could have said for those people what they couldn't say for themselves. Because your platform is much broader. Your voice is much louder. And then you chose to shut it down and say, what we talking about? Well, I'm going to tell you what we're talking about, Ice Cube. We're talking about the injustice that African American and dark-skinned people are going through in the United States. From the 1400s all the way to right now. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the inequality. We're talking about white privilege. We're talking about lack of opportunity. I don't need a hand out. What I need is a hand up. Make the playing field even for me. See, if I graduate from Prairie View A&M with honors, and you graduate from Texas A&M with honors, you're going to get that job every time. Every time. Give me an opportunity. Give me a chance. Ice Cube had a chance to say that for me on Good Morning America, but he didn't. He said, what we talking about?
Something is better than nothing. And it goes back to that, Ice Cube. How many followers you got on Twitter? You making this Twitter rant. I'll be generous to you and say you got 1 million, just because, you know, a lot of young folks don't really know who you are. You know what I mean? So, and we know that social media is young people. So I give you 1 million. You know how many people watch Good Morning America? You know how many outlets Good Morning America reaches? How many nations that reaches? You could have put on any type of spectacle, any type of whatever you wanted to do on this platform. You could have went out there and wore a Big 3 shirt. You know, you could have done anything, but not doing nothing, not going, doesn't say anything. You got investors out there. You could have put back in the Big 3, but it's bigger than the Big 3 right now. You could have went out there and took his family with you out there. You could have done anything, but just not show up. You say you're done talking. Well, at this point, all we got is talking, man. There's no action being put up. You're not in Minnesota doing nothing. You're not out there with my son. You're not out there doing too much, but just talking on Twitter now. We need you to step up, man. If you're gonna step up, step up. Not talking doesn't help us at all. I don't know, Ice Cube. I don't know if it's a misstep and maybe you were frustrated and I don't know what it is, but I think you made a misstep on this one, man. I would love to see you on GMA, and hopefully you can get back on that show, and maybe somebody can go out there and get on. Because we need to be on these stuff. Michael Strahan is on, he ain't going to say nothing about it.
You know he ain't going to say nothing about it. Michael Strahan?
Come on, man.
Man.
We need somebody with a voice to say something for us. We know you for the people, man. We know you for the people. That's a puppet. That's Michael Strahan right there. We know you for the people. So be for the people. Go speak for us. I'm over it. I'm cool.
You good?
I'm good.
All right.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we're talking wild.
Simply the best. Better than all the rest.
I'm with it.
Tina Turner. Come on, baby.
Shout out Tina Turner, man.
All right.
Listen, we're talking wide receivers in the NFL today, and right now they're talking amongst each other. We got Bernard. We're talking Hopkins. He got a new team.
He not with Houston?
Yeah, they some dummies. He got a new team. He with the Cardinals. He's loving Murray right now. We got Michael Thomas. He's with the Saints. We got a guy from the Browns and Odell Beckham Jr.
Ooh-wee.
We got some guys right now. Gibson, in your mind, who has the best hands in the league?
Man, they still skipped over them dudes from Cleveland.
I said Odell. He there.
I'm talking about that other dude, A.J. Green.
Ooh, A.J. Green plays for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, no wonder we skipped over that.
Julio Jones plays for the Falcons. Who you got, Gibson?
Man,
Who's the
I
best in the league?
can't tell you who the best is right now. But I will say this. All these guys that are talking, they justified. Go ahead and talk. I got no beef with that. Bernard Hopkins saying I'm the best wide receiver, I got no problem with that.
You want Bernard? He a boxer. DeAndre? he got the best hands out of all of them. You right. You right about that. He do got the best hands out of all of them.
Bernard, what's his name? DeAndre Hopkins, not Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins, he got them hands. He was the best at one time.
Exactly.
So we still talking about simply the best. Better than all the rest.
You need the same age to turn out around that age.
The backhand slap. Hey, Bernard, yes. DeAndre, yeah. Thomas, yeah. Fitzgerald, yeah. These guys ain't bona fide. Go ahead and talk. I don't know who the best is.
Fitzgerald, you a legend, baby. I rock with you from day one, man.
He did it the right way.
You did it the right way for sure, and you continue to play, and you can show longevity for sure.
Stay with
we're
the
talking
same
about
team.
the best. We got Julio Jones, monster. You got Matt Ryan out there throwing the ball. He's an MVP of the league. You got who is that other fella? Hopkins. Who is your quarterbacks? You think of him?
Bernard?
No, DeAndre.
DeAndre? Oh, man. He got Watson.
Yeah, that's one good
He
quarterback.
had 25 touchdowns with Watson.
Before
he
Watson,
led the league.
Before Watson, who was his quarterback?
Let me see. Houston had that one. Fitzgerald? No, Fitzpatrick?
Did y'all hear that guy from the Broncos come over? Wow, and then left. Anyway,
That big, tall, 6'6" cat.
the problem with talking wide receivers, you got to have somebody to throw you the ball. And he had a valid point when he said if he had a Matt Ryan, if he had a Drew Brees, if he had
Who
a
said
Tom
that?
Brady, Hopkins, if he had these type of quarterbacks throw him the ball early in his career, he would have had numbers like you guys too. You know what I mean? So I can understand it. Being a wide receiver is tough if you have a sorry quarterback like a Tim Tebow. Just imagine that. Just imagine you being a great quarterback, but you got Tim Tebow. No, just imagine you being Odell Beckham Jr. and you got somebody like Baker Mayfield throwing you the ball. Not a good feeling, Gibson. So the argument got a slant. Got a little slant. It's skewed a little bit.
But Hopkins was on track when he had Watson, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He had 25 touchdowns. They was number one in the league.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
duo.
He showed you what he can do with a top tier quarterback, for sure.
Now, Kyler Murray at Arizona, them Cardinals, he gonna throw in the rock. He gonna throw in the rock. He not better than Watson, but he gonna throw in the rock. So he gonna have some opportunities. You know, Kyler Murray, he went to Texas A&M.
Kyler Murray went to Oklahoma University also.
But he started out at Texas A&M.
Yeah, y'all did great with that one, huh? Y'all let him go, huh?
Heisman Trophy winner playing for our team. We let him go. Went to Oklahoma and got the Heisman Trophy.
See,
Unbelievable.
Where's that Heisman guy at right now?
Anyway, you know, and what's his name? He got Drew Brees.
Heavy throwing offense, and then you got Julio Jones, which I put Julio up there with everybody. He think Julio lost a step though.
He did.
Okay.
But he's old. But he had a great career, so I'm not throwing no shade on it.
He's a young man.
Check this out. But if Drew Brees get hurt, they're gonna bring a blind man in from Tampa Bay.
Oh no, he the third string.
30 for 30.
He a third string quarterback.
30 for 30.
He a third string quarterback. Gibson, they ain't gonna put him in the game. Who is
Tyson Tatum?
Yeah, he's the second one. He getting paid like it at least.
He's a running back, playing quarterback. He ain't gonna get no balls. As soon as you drop back, he's just gonna take off running.
So who you
better hope he don't get hurt.
If you had for one game, have to pick one receiver to start your team, Gibson, who would you pick?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Hop.
Hop. I like Hop. I'm gonna go with Odell Beckham.
You going on hype now because Odell hadn't done nothing in 2 years.
Quarterback is trash can punch.
That's why I don't want to go with it.
I gotta go with Odell. You seen when he had a quarterback like Eli that can do something, half of something, what he could do. He was on track the first 4 years that he had better numbers than Jerry Rice. He's exciting. I like excitement. Odell, what's poppin'? I seen you out there in Paris, baby.
I like Odell.
Holla at me.
I like Odell. Sure. He can ball. He got them hands.
He's a baller, man. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we're talking the Premier League. You know what the Premier League is, Gilson?
Soccer.
You know where that hails? What country that's in?
Overseas.
In England, people, and we're going to talk the best football league in the world, the Premier League. They're set to return June the 28th, Gibson.
Fans in the stands?
No.
Oh.
No fans, Gibson. No fans anywhere. Does this trickle down? What does this mean for other sports?
It's coming. Here comes the avalanche. And if you a sports franchise, you want to get in position for that avalanche, and run right over you because it's back. Sports are back. So the sports are back. That'll give you something to do at home, watch it on TV, watch it on the big screen. And then shortly after that, it'll be fans in the stands. And that's what we all waiting on. Fans in the stands.
Hey, Premier League, we both know who plays over there. You got your Manchester United. Money, money, money. You got your Manchester City. Money, money, money. And don't forget, you got the world champions from Liverpool. Guess who's investors in that?
Who?
LeBron James.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So I already knew they was going to play because LeBron about his cheddar cheese, man. They're the world champions right now. They won last year. They got a great squad. And this is what it's going to tell you, people. Sports is going to be here no matter what. Pandemic, epidemic, epidural. Oh, put it in your back, buddy. I don't care. They don't play.
Epidural.
And guess what?
Oh, man.
ESPN,
that's a good jab.
ESPN, guess what? ESPN just picked up the Premier League. They show Premier League games all the time. Or maybe that's Fox. Either way, it's the media outlet. They got picked up. So it's just these media outlets. They're gonna make them play, man, putting pressure on. Because right now, I think a lot of people are scared of this. And European people are very, very cautious when it comes to things like that. So I think they're getting pushed to play. You got a lot of managers out there saying, look, I don't take any bad blood if the players don't want to come play. If they're too scared, don't come play. But no, the media outlets, those people that have those contracts with TVs, they're pushing them out there to play, man, and they're gonna play.
If I was an athlete, I'd be playing. If I was an athlete, I'd play. If I took a pay cut, I'd still play. If they gave me all my money, I'd still play. Because why? I love this sport.
I love this game.
I would play it for free. I'm not playing for the money. You just paying me, but I would do this for free because I love it that much. I'd be playing. But athletes these days, the 21st century, they don't love the sport. They just love the money.
So, I'm not gonna play. Cause guess what? I'm not gonna take this stuff. I might contract it and can't go see my girlfriend.
You gonna contract it at HEB?
I can't go see my wife and kids now. I'm not gonna risk it all for soccer when I know. Guess like Gibson told you in prior episodes. Guess what's gonna last longer than you? The sport. So guess what? I'm gonna chill out, man. I ain't finna play, man. Y'all catch me next time. Catch me next time. I don't love the sport that much. You willing to die for? How much you love your son, Craig? Not enough to pay his rent. I'm not playing, Gibson.
Oh, man.
I ain't playing, man. I ain't playing and I ain't having it. And guys in your sports, I like the people that say, listen, I'm not going to play while there's a pandemic going on. I'm not going to do it. Because you could be that next person that we saying, rest in peace to. And I don't want to have that, man. I don't want to go through that.
If you die, you'll be a martyr. They'll remember you forever.
A martyr. Yeah, you're going to be a martyr, all right. Guess who's going to come to your funeral? Nobody. They're going to talk about you and they're going to...
Because of the epidural?
You're going to be epidural, exactly. They're going to put one right in your back. You're going to be here today, gone tomorrow, man. And you're dispensable. That's what they're telling you by playing. They're telling you you're dispensable. Dispendable.
Well, athletes should know that anyway. All athletes are dispendable.
Well, you should know it, but you don't want nobody to say it in your face.
All athletes are expendable.
Yeah, but Gibson, you shouldn't want nobody to say that in your face, man. That's just bad.
When Johnny Unitas was quarterbacking, oh, it'll never be another one. And here comes somebody else. Roger Staubach was quarterbacking for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, it'll never be another one. Here comes Troy Aikman. All athletes know they're expendable. Ride that wave while you can, man. Play the game.
Get your money.
If you
people.
do good, they're gonna pay you. If you do bad, they're not gonna pay you.
Get your money. Don't play. The game will be there tomorrow. Get ready, he done got beat. That's Bill. Get ready, you better win. And today on the Bill and Will Show, we talking UFC Fight Night this Saturday. They're back in Vegas in their hometown in the Apex, baby. Vegas is back up and running, and we have Tyrone Woodley versus Gilbert Burns.
Who is Gilbert Burns?
Burns.
This is a get-ready fight.
He's a Brazilian.
This is a get-ready fight.
He's a Brazilian with unorthodox movements. Got a 71 reach advantage. Going against Tyrone
Woodley got a 74 reach advantage. 3
Tyrone-
inches.
Tyrone Woodley is
More.
18-4. This 19-4-1. This guy's coming in at 18-3.
No draw.
I like Brazilian UFC fighters, man. It's hard to go against them. But you know who I got to go with in this fight? The referees. Because whoever Dana wants to win is going to win the fight.
Tyrone Woodley gonna win this fight, man. Ain't no referees necessary.
Man, hey, listen.
This is a get-ready fight.
Get ready for who? Who he going to fight?
I don't know. Usman?
Tyrone Woodley, man.
Usman, the champion?
I don't know if he's ready for a big fight like that anymore.
No, that's
man.
why he's fighting Gilbert Burns, the get-ready fight.
I think you got to keep him on Saturday night fights, keep him on the free stuff, and let Tyrone Woodley go. He's done, man. He's done in my eyes.
He lost one time to the
Lost
champion.
4 times. He lost to the champion, yeah.
What are you talking about, D?
Somebody else turn to come, Gibson. You don't say Tyrone Woodley name at 170. Do you think he could beat Nick Diaz?
Yeah, he could beat Nick Diaz.
Do you think he could beat a Usman? Do you think he could beat a Covington?
Yes.
Do you think he can beat a Masvidal?
Yes.
No, he can't. You think he can beat a Conor or a McGregor? No.
Yeah,
man.
he'll kill Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor don't want nothing to do with Tyrone Woodley.
Come on, man.
Nothing.
I don't believe it, Gibson. Maybe that's just because Tyrone Woodley for me is done. I think he's done.
You lost one time.
No, man. You lose one time, and sometimes you lose one time. That's all you need to lose. It's the fact that you lost it. You come back and you fight a Burns. That's why I think he's done.
It's a get-ready fight.
You
You can't fight a champion after you've been off for a while.
You don't go from.
You got to get back in the ring, shake that rust off.
You don't go from pay-per-view to basic cable. Anyway, let's go over the card, Gibson, man. You see these other fights, man.
I like when they do that. When they do, I like that.
Any of these other fights intrigue you? Anything to talk about, Gibson?
Mackenzie Dern.
I don't know who that is.
Let's
That woman
see.
fight, Mackenzie Dern.
No, this is not a strong card.
That's
This is
why,
not a strong
and
card.
that's why I don't respect Tyrone, because he on a not strong card. He on cable. He on cable, man.
He coming out in a get ready
They
fight.
giving us a free fight with him, starring Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, they got to do that.
He
they got to get the fan base back. Get him.
He got a big fan base.
Yeah.
He gonna win the fight because he fighting nobody.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Good job, Tyrone Woodley. This is gonna make it really, really good when you fight Asanya. He put a foot in your face. Fight somebody good.
Not right now.
Fight me. I'm 40. He ain't gonna fight nobody. This is. I hope he get beat.
What?
I like Brazilians. I just told you that, man. What I'm supposed to be with him?
You
'cause he
finna
black?
go against the USA? You finna go against the Brotherhood?
Oh, so which one is it though? USA or the Brotherhood? 'Cause that's two different things.
It's
right
the
there.
same thing in here. This is a brother.
I'm on my Wilder. I'm on my Wilder versus.
This is the
Tyson.
United States versus Brazil.
No, this is Tyrone Woodley versus Gilbert Burns. Tyrone Woodley is the favorite going to the fight, man. Minus 150, man. Y'all take that what it's worth.
All right.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we are talking the Minnesota Timberwolves. Not
William
basketball
Taylor.
team, not them playing basketball, because we know they're horrible at that. Shout out to the good players that play for the team, Carl Anthony and D'Angelo. But we're not talking about y'all. We're talking about y'all owner. Glenn Taylor. He came out and said that the tragedy in Minnesota is the episode in Minnesota was a tragedy and a shame. Gibson, how do you feel about what his comments?
And he should have said that because it's right. And I'm shocked. Where's the mayor? Where's the governor? Where are the senators from that state talking? Where are they at? The owner of an irrelevant franchise gets up and says something. Man,
Glenn,
$20.
come here, Glenn. Come here. Come closer. Shake my hand, Glenn. All right, thank you. What the heck are you talking about? What's a shame and a tragedy? Duh. We know it's a shame and a tragedy. I'm ready for somebody to come out here and condemn the police station. I'm waiting for somebody to come out here and condemn the police union. Where's that at? You should have said the police department. Them people that wear that blue and that whatever color they want, dark blue. Y'all should be condemning them because they the ones. Nobody ever wants to go against the union or the police. Somebody needs to condemn them and tell them, listen, y'all need to do better. But nobody ever goes at the police department. Nobody. And you should have done it. And you didn't. This blue and black violence needs to stop, and that's what you need to say. Somebody needs to go in there and say something, man, and condemn the Minnesota Police Department. But nobody's going to do that because we here in America, we love the police department. Get out of here, man.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I'm glad he said something, but he could have said more.
You get a minute and 15 seconds of our time today, buddy.
What are we talking about?
We done. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we talking MLB and players want more games. The Bill and Will Show wants more episodes and less pay cuts, Gibson.
Shut it down, players. This is a pandemic, an epidemic, an epidural.
There's a pain to the backside, man.
We all got over here on different ships, but guess what? We all in the same boat now.
Same boat, man. That boat is expensive. Who gonna pay for
We
the gas
all in
for
the
this
same
boat?
boat. We don't have no money to pay. Nobody's coming to the games. Nobody's parking cars. Nobody's selling peanuts and popcorn. We got to get in this thing together. Just go back and play. Take the pay cut. You gonna get the money back later?
How?
First of all, you was overpaid in the first place. Nobody's worth $300 million, Bryce. $300 million, and you play every other game. Get out of here with that.
He
garbage.
play every game in respect to him. And guess what happens when you don't play? The revenue don't come in. So you got to make sure you keep your stands. You got to keep your stance, and you got to stand firm. Your agents is telling y'all to go out there and stand up for yourselves. That's what y'all should do. Do not give in to these rich people, billionaires' demands, because they're not gonna look out for you when your Ferrari is on the side of the road with no gas. They're not gonna look at you. They're not gonna look out for you when the $30,000 square foot house ain't got no lights. They're not gonna look out for you in the future, man. So look out for yourself now.
But demanding them to pay you when they don't have the money is ridiculous.
They don't have the money.
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 They always got the money. I always believe that. Because look, Citizens Bank is open. America Express is always cashing.
Is Wells Fargo open?
Always.
Bank of America?
They even open on Saturdays.
I bet you Capital One ain't open.
Capital One is that they going they called me yesterday. Hey, sir, can you pay? What? It's a pandemic.
You say, can you pay? What? It's a
I ain't
pandemic.
worried about them, man. Hey, hold fast, players. I'm with the players on this one, Gibson.
You with the players?
I'm with the players, man.
I'm with the ownership. We got to take pay cuts all around.
Hey, man. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend.
Hey, I'm still on that other episode, man. I'm high right now, man, on Tina Turner, man. I'm just feeling Tina Turner, man. So we're gonna end the show with some Tina Turner.
I used to remember she had them legs, boy. She had them
Big legs, them
moving,
big
boy.
legs.
That hair.
Tina Turner.
Tina, please don't copyright us. We already got one from Dan White.
We're gonna get to the chorus, ladies and gentlemen, on the Bill and Will show. You ready?
Shout out Ike.
Ike is my boy. The language of love.
Language.
Now you gonna edit this out. We're gonna get right to the good part, right? This gonna be on the bloopers.
Take my heart and make it strong, baby. The best.
Better than all the rest.
Like, comment, subscribe below, people.
Better than anyone.
Better than anyone, people. You stuck? I'm stuck too, baby. We gonna get out of here, baby. I
The Bill and
appreciate
Will
y'all.
show. Y'all be good, man.